Hello everyone, welcome back to another packing video. We're going to get right into it with a poster in a Gemini comic mailer. Starting off nice and easy today. And I think I may have done most of the hard packs yesterday. So this portion of the video may be easy sledding. Let's see. I do put that extra little piece of tape now to make sure nothing falls out the ends as far as my thank you card and sticker. All right, we're packing a reel-to-reel tape. Same pack as the last pack. We might use quite a few of these today. I do have one little handicap today. Let myself run out of, I always do this, right? I let myself run out of 864s. Now I did go ahead and order some from Zorro. But for today, I don't think we have, let's see. No, I have one 864 right there. I do have the 1086s that can fill in. And I did get the 644s in the other day. So we do have that, but we're only going to have this one 864 to work with for today. I don't know how long those will. Zorro, I haven't seen them take more than 3 days to deliver anything yet. I have seen them deliver as quickly as next day. Just depends on which warehouse the stuff is coming from. But I'm hoping they'll get here today. They'll either get here today or tomorrow, probably. Okay, that's done. All right, packing this little Porsche book here. I'm going to go ahead and use a box. I just feel like a box has less chance of getting lost versus an envelope or like a bubble mailer. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm just going to put it in the bottom. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how I do it. On something pricey like this anyways. All right, we got a little lot of Barbie shoes. Another 644 box. This time for crush protection. I mean, we could make a bubble ball out of those shoes, but they're kind of delicate. I'd rather just go like this. And it's still going to be under 4 ounces. I think. I'll do my weight guessing game here. Let's see. Without feeling it, I'm guessing it's going to be like 0.17. Let me feel it and see if I still think that. Oh yeah, I do. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go 0.16. Yep, 0.16. I was pretty sure on that one. Thought I was going to use my last 864 on this ornament pack, but then I forgot I do have 2 of these left. Just gotta remember how to put them together. Okay, here we go, like this. That's it. That's it. Okay, yeah, look, that's gonna be perfect. These are great little boxes too. They're just a little pricey. Probably won't be ordering them again. Unless I can find them super cheap. They're not cheap at Zorro. It is hard to do this part. There we go. But I do like them. Okay, we have 4 of these trailer film strip things. We're just going to use another one of these 644s. These are by no means delicate at all. I don't even know if I can fit 2. Let me see. I was going to put 2 pieces of bubble in there, but I don't even think I can fit them. Fit 2. Yeah, that's good like that. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. There we go. Lots of flat stuff today. Another book. So we're going to polybag. Well, I usually like to polybag in this direction if I can, because then I could kind of do a fold. Like that, I don't even seal it. Okay. This is right. Yeah, this will fit. But this is right at the edge of what will fit in these comfortably. But that is a good fit. Okay, packing some jeans. Sorry, tag. I'm gonna put a fold on here. Let's see. Normally, a lot of times, I'll double bag clothing. These jeans are so tough and durable, I'm not going to do it this time. That's done. All right, we sold this awesome book, $150 something. Picked that up at an estate sale for, I believe it was $250. If it wasn't $250, it was $5 or less. But I'm pretty sure the original price was $5. It was half price day. So this book is actually going somewhere overseas via EIS. And yes, it does qualify for media mail. No, I'm not sending it media rate. I'm sending it customer paid for, and I'm sending it ground advantage. On expensive books like this, I don't use media mail. If I did want to use media mail, I would definitely be adding insurance. All right, we sold a map. Hook and line map, Matagorda Bay. Nice little flip here. All right, we're gonna... One of the things I didn't see the other day was the other map like this. And here's how I did it. Fold that end down. This end isn't quite long enough, but this is skinny, so it fits. As a matter of fact, I can do this with it. So it fits totally inside of this part here. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to, on this end, since it is a little too long, I'm just going to do this and fold it over. Let me see how I feel about it after I'm done. Yeah, I'm good with that. Like I said, I packed one yesterday this exact same way, but I wasn't filming that. Typically I'll film three out of 5 days during the week for packing, and then I'll take a few days. I'll take a few days off, and even then I end up with way more footage than I really should, I guess. Okay, that's done. Okay, we're shipping these 2 books here, and these are just a little too big to go in Gemini comic mailer, so I'm using a vinyl mailer instead. Let's see. Haven't used one of these in a long time. We're packing some floppy disk. And we're going to use our last 754. And we still have 1864. And the good thing is 864, I mean, it's not good to be out of them, but in a pinch, I have plenty of 1086s that can perform the same role. Just might have to resize them a little bit or whatever. But those will get me through at least a few days until our order comes in. All right, another flat pack. Lots of these today. 2 of these coloring books on the same order. Kind of used to these flat packs, y'all. I like it. Another flat pack, all'Italiana. All'Italiana. They can't hear you over there. Oh boy. I've actually got a few cookbook packs. I guess I've been fighting it for a while, but I think we are actually booksellers. I only had to sell about 1,000 books before I realized that. I actually do find myself more and more, whenever I go to a garage sale or an estate sale, and I see a bunch of interesting looking books, I get kind of excited. And typically, it turns out to not be anything of note, but sometimes it is. I think books might be my favorite category to sell now. Okay, that's done. Okay, we have a challenge coin going out. Really cool one. It's actually got might be on the reverse side. It's actually got like a rocket and everything on it. Really neat. It's related to the deploying a GPS satellite. That's kind of cool. Already labeled. We're packing a Crown Royal jersey. This is for Macari. And yeah, I wish I had something more exciting to show y'all here, but I don't. I'm double bagging this one. And another cookbook. We sold a Roger's Cajun cookbook, which that's one of our that's one of those cookbooks we see pretty often. I mean, we probably see it more often, but other resellers know about this book too. So it's anybody that buys and sells cookbooks around here, this is one that they're looking for. So it's unless you're one of the first ones to get to a sale, you're not likely to. They're not super easy to find. Normally, we find them, or a lot of times we'll find them if we get a shot at going to an estate sale early. That's when we'll find them, and even then, we typically have to pay up a little more than we normally do for cookbooks. That 3-inch tape ran out. So, you know what? I'll go ahead and swap it out because I can't stand using that 2-inch. Okay. That works so good. All right. Another roll of Shipping Depot. And I am really hoping I get word from Joel soon that they have tape back in stock, because I am ready. Okay. I think it's supposed to be closer to the end of the month, though, at the soonest. And then you never know how that'll go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there are different versions of this same cookbook too, and there's like, I don't know, maybe 6 different ones. Like there's a holiday one, there's a light one, there's one that's called Lagniappe. There's a couple of other ones. There's some that that are so rare we've never even seen one before. So this is ready to. Okay, one more. We have Marley's Ghost here, and I'm gonna go 14 inches here and 14 here. This is a 12-10-4, and we're just gonna make it into, I guess, a 14-8-4 inside dimensions. And I think this will be perfect size. This is crazy. I don't remember ever going through this many packages lately, and this being the only resize. That's nuts. I guess I did resize that one Gemini comic mailer, but that hardly counts, huh? I mean, that was just one little score. Been some fast packing today, though. Kind of nice. There you go. That's it. See y'all tomorrow. All right, we are back, and we're going to pack a poster. Okay. One thing I have to do here is just be sure not to fold it short where it's going to bend the poster up. Otherwise, super easy. All right, y'all won't see me do this too often. That is just pack something like this in a bubble mailer, although this time I am. I think it's a perfect time to do that. Okay, we have some books we're going to pack, and I've decided to use a 16-12-10. The reason is I can actually put them side by side and then do a little resize on it. So that's what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do is make, we don't have an equal number of books here, so I'm going to do 4 and 5 and see if I can polybag them in 2 bags. Oh no, these might be kind of big. It might fit though. Nice little book set. I mean, it was missing volume 1, which is, that's a huge deal when you're talking about a set of books. But the price was too cheap not to go ahead and do it anyway, and I'm glad I did. Worked out. Okay, there we go. Worked out. The problem is this is like an alternate cover that is pretty uncommon, so it's going to be difficult to find a volume 1 in this same color. These books normally have very very colorful, really cool looking pictures on the covers, and these are just different. I don't know, I've never seen this style before. I've seen the other ones a ton. I'll put one up here. I remember those from when I was a kid. I remember seeing those. Okay, let's see what kind of resize we're going to do here. Resize it to the taller one. Thank you, Mike. It is way better now. Trying to think. You know what I'd do? Go ahead and do this. Move a little bit of strength to the bottom. Go. I wasn't going to put paper in the bottom, but I think I will, just because I want it to. I don't really have a ton of room to press it in on the sides. I just want to do that. There we go. Then I can just kind of nestle it in there. There we go. Oh. In case these go media, I'll hide the thank you. I'm pretty sure they paid for media, but who knows? I'll come back and let y'all know which way I chose to ship. Just depends on where it's going. I think most cases this will probably be media rate, unless it's going fairly close by. Okay, so this is going to Indiana. Media rate would have been $15.31, and ground advantage is $10.50, and I get free insurance. What are they doing with media rate? Okay, we're packing this pattern, and again, I'm going to go a little more than that last thing. I'm going to at least put a little piece of cardboard. It's almost as wide as the thing. All right, pack in a Chick-fil-A employee hat. We have found that fast food clothing items seem to do pretty good for the most part. That's what I've noticed. We're going to use one of our Home Depot 10-gallon trash can liners. These end up being about 3 cents a piece, which is and they're good size too. kind of hard to beat that. Like, we don't need the strength of a poly mailer here because it's going inside of a box. So I think that's perfect. Okay, we're packing a Polaroid. I went ahead, I pre-bubble wrapped it before I put it on the shelf because this thing was so mint, like super mint. And the cool thing was, it even had a film pack in it. The film was bad, but I could see it actually flash because the battery for the flash is in the film pack. And that was still good enough to fire the flash, and I could see the motor work and spit the film out and all that kind of stuff. So I could sell it tested, even though the film was bad. And I was kind of expecting Retrospect to buy it. They've bought the last few, but it was not Retrospect that bought it. The private buyer. So tell you what, I've been seeing these Polaroids less and less often. Still see them, pretty good bit, and you can normally get them for less than $5. The company Retrospect, they used to just buy them up and then like refurb them and then resell them at like over $100, right? Like that. Just about every Polaroid I've ever sold has gone to them. But I was looking at their website just now, and they have some cool new licensed collabs they're doing using these older cameras. All right, we have a multi-item order here. We have 2 books, and we have 2 Christmas ornaments, Garfield Christmas ornaments. So we're just gonna go with a 12-10-4. But the what was I talking about? Oh, the Retrospect cameras. They're doing something new now that I didn't know about. They're taking the old cameras and they're making brand new shells, like the outside shell. They're making brand new ones. I guess they got the molds from Polaroid probably. They're making brand new shells in like all these different colors and designs and stuff. And like, here's a collab they did with Snoopy with Peanuts. Now that has a brand new case on it, but the guts are from an old camera they bought from somebody like us. I think it's really cool. Look, they have a Barbie one. They have a Hello Kitty one. And they even have a National Parks one. So I don't know how well they're going to do with that, but that's a really cool idea. Those cameras look so cool. The only thing is they're pretty pricey. They're like $180. Actually, that's very pricey. They're like $180, and I mean, Polaroids are neat, but functionally speaking, they're competing with cell phones. So I mean that's going to be, it's probably a good market for them, but it's going to be like a super limited market. That's going to be the kind of thing someone gets for a Christmas gift or something when people don't know what else to buy them. Okay. put a little paper on, a little more on top. It's kind of tight. I do want to make sure. Like it's fine like it is, but I do want to make sure there's no motion where those books are going to crush those ornaments, and they're not. It's going to be just fine. Yeah, I thought that was cool and pretty impressive. They had the deals with Polaroid and the license holders, so they can collab anything. All right, that's done. All right, we sold an All'Italiana. Y'all seen this pack before, and hopefully you're gonna keep seeing it, because we still got some to sell. It's interesting to me how these got kind of a resurgence out of nowhere. Still don't know why. What I'm wondering, because we do have competition for these. There's a couple of used ones. There's one that's priced pretty well, like 30 bucks, I think. I don't know what their shipping is. So there are a few here and there. But we have the staying power because we got a bunch. That's done. All right, packing a couple of Paka Paka Soup Troops, tomato and onion. Candace and I were discussing, well, Candace came up with a good idea. We have a bunch more of these Paka Pakas. What if we made a Paka Paka tree for Christmas? And we'd have to figure out some way to hang them. And also we wouldn't want them to be damaged. Still want to sell them. Like we would sell them. We'd probably sell them right off the tree, huh, Candace?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just got to figure out a way to attach them to the tree without hurting them, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can use zip ties or something. Wrap a zip tie around them and then put a hook through the zip tie. That might work. That'd be a really cool tree. We got to make that happen. Okay, this is going to be a weird pack. This is a really cool ornament of stained glass window that's in the old state capitol in Baton Rouge. This thing is really nice looking. So the reason it's going to be kind of a weird pack is because I don't have any 864 boxes. I mean, I do have some, but they have like we have some that have like lots of inventory in them. I really don't want to mess with that stuff, so I'm just going to do a resize here. We do have 864s on the way from Zorro, but it's going to be another, I don't know, it'll either be today or tomorrow probably. So anyway, I'm just gonna use the 1086. My next box down is a 644, and it simply won't fit in that. So, and this is going to Baton Rouge. Okay, I'm gonna resize most of it out. That is one good thing. Like, most of the boxes, except for the larger boxes, I usually have a... I can usually resize my way out of situations. The only thing is, it does require a little more work, time. I would have been done long ago if I had the proper box. Let's see. Oops. Cut that one. Okay. That's okay. This will work just fine. I could have resized it down a lot more than that. Hopefully the next time I film, I'll have my 864s in stock. There we go. That's it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, I'm dumb. I actually did have one more order to pack. Actually, a really good order. These two books here. So we're going to do these in a poly mailer and then 12-10-4. Yep. Can't fight it anymore. We are, I feel like we're officially booksellers. You know, we're not the people that you see at garage sales that crouch down in the corner scanning every book they see. We're not those people. But we do like the books. Matter of fact, a lot of times, I like them so much, a lot of times at estate sales now, that's the first place I'll go, which that's different for me. It's just a fact that some of your best ROI can be found on the bookshelf. And the really good thing about it is, typically, you really don't have to pay much at all for books. And if you get the right ones, they're not necessarily very long tail either. I think most people have this, or I kind of did anyways, I always had this perception that booksellers just, it would probably take like an average of a year to sell a book or something, and they had to dust everything off before they shipped it. And that is the case sometimes, but if you get the right stuff, it can be much faster than that. Okay, now I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, we are back for another packing day. First thing we have are these prints. Okay, and these are going pretty local. And I have some scrap board here. Actually, this was part of the scrap is part of the shipment that I just got in. If y'all remember, I was out of 864s. Well, those came in. And usually what they'll do is they'll put like a little bit of a wrap on. Well, actually, I think this was on the 12 boxes. I did get 25 of those as well. that. You know what, I should probably go the other way since that label. But what they do is a lot of times they'll put like a half wrap on the boxes, like with something like this, and then they put their shipping label on that. You can see that Zorro shipping label. Let's see. And you know what? I'll just go ahead and cut this. I have another box that this actually came in. Or I might fold it. I'll fold that. Fold that. That we are going to use, but I just wanted to go one more. You know, I'm going to cut that part off. I just wanted to go one more layer of cardboard, just for the heck of it. I mean, it's free, and see, this is what it originally came in. I'm just going to put my label on top of this. Oh, I need to put a little tape on this. All right, sorry y'all, I got to get it together this morning. Not firing on all cylinders just yet. Okay. But yeah, whenever, I'm not even sure when or where we got them. This feels like it might have been part of the $2,000 store buy, if y'all are familiar with that. But I'm not positive. Okay. So we just went ahead and doubled the amount of... Ooh, that was bad. Ugh. Put another piece on there and I'll tighten that up. I'm going to redo this too. There we go. We've been pretty lucky shipping flat stuff, like, because if they wanted to, they could just take this and bend it over their knee if they were trying to mess it up, I guess. Here. And almost done. And like I said, I'm going to put my label over that old label. Yeah, nice and sturdy. All right, mastery of your anxiety and worry. Shipping out. For whatever reason, I chose to use a vinyl mailer instead of a comic mailer. Let's see how this is. That's good. That's one thing that Zorro, well, I haven't seen. I think I looked for these before at Zorro. And I don't remember if they had them and they weren't a good price, or if they just didn't have them. It's kind of weird, like the boxes, this goes for Granger too, which is Zorro's parent company. The boxes are a good deal, but like packing paper is a good deal. But there's a lot of stuff like bubble wrap and bubble mailers and stuff. Horrible deals there. Okay, we're shipping out one of these weirdos models, Drag Hag. And we're using a 12-10-4. You can see that I can resize this to fit fine. So that's what we're going to do. Should just take a minute. I need my Sharpie. All right, let's see. I'm thinking probably 15 will be good. Yep, we're going to do 15 inches. All right, shipping some Vans. I measured them 12-10 for. Should be just long enough. Use one of these lightweight 10-gallon clear trash bags. All right, this is interesting. We have 2 sales of these Top Trumps Bugs game cards. They're new to 2 different people. So we're gonna pack them somewhat simultaneously. All I have to do is make sure I don't mix up which is which, because they're going to have personalized thank you cards in them. Alphabetical order, says Ashton. Put an A on there for Ashton. And I could just go with the one that isn't the A is the L, but that's fine. Okay, let me go print these out. All right, we're packing a pot. A little cast iron with enamel pot by Mikasa. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bubble wrap this, and put this like down like that. Make it a little smaller, a little shorter. Let's see, 1, 2. Oop. Bad tear. Okay, let's see. 1. This. Okay. So ought to be pretty straightforward. Well, I can tape it down in there. Good thing is, I want to protect it, of course, but it's not like it's ceramic. I mean, it kind of is. Still got to be careful because the enamel could crack or chip or whatever. So got to pack it well, but it's not like a all ceramic kind of dish. Easier than that. Okay. And this should fit a this should fit a 12 fine. this is the time where we're going to probably use bogus paper and not the thinner stuff. Okay. Okay, we are packing a DVD box set, Rescue Me. Picked this up Saturday for $5. So that was a good little fast flip. I'll take that down a little bit. Let me see. Don't have to. Could just avoid fill. I don't want to. Yeah, it'll be good. Come on, Bubble Boy, get your my go-to tape back. I mean, I can deal with this stuff, but I don't love it. All right. All right, we have this vintage camera accessory here. And yes, I did get the 864 boxes in. Glad to have those back. All right, packing a prop. It's a prop for a trolling motor. Got a great deal on those. We bought 3 of those just like that, same model, for $2 a piece. And we're selling them for $25 a piece. That's the second of the, we only have one left. So, I mean, these are just going really good. Matter of fact, the first one we sold, when the buyer left feedback, they showed a picture of the prop mounted on their trolling motor. Pretty cool. Yeah, we sold some placemats here, and I did measure them beforehand. They're a good fit for 12-10-4. I might, because that is a flat, not fragile pack. So what I might do is just do a little freehand resize of this box just to make it kind of conform. Could have even did that in a Gemini comic mailer. All right, let's see. And I'm probably gonna put a little. I'll probably put a little bit of bubble wrap on it too, just for appearance's sake. But so I'm resizing just above to allow a little room for bubble. Or actually, I think paper might do. Whenever you have a lot of tension, like a spot like that, I like to go vertical with one piece at least and really pull it tight. That's how you handle a spot like that where there's a lot of tension, is you just come around both corners. And it'll hold it down. And a lot of times when y'all see when I'm pressing like this, I'm actually applying tension to the top to make it tight, and then coming like that to lock that down. See? And that's nice and tight across there. Don't always explain exactly what I'm doing all the time. That's done. All right, we're gonna pack a hat. I have a still hat. Still. I say still. It's not like a crazy, not one of those hats with the big flat brims, so it'll fit in an 864, no problem. Hardest part of this pack is just getting that bag open all the way. Okay, last thing for this video is a Beretta 9mm OEM pistol. It's case only. I'm not selling actual firearms on eBay. So, thing here, it's just too tight. It is too tight. So we're gonna have to fix it up a little bit. Let's see. I just need a little bit, and I can't go too far because I don't have too much to work. Do I even have enough? This is going to be too tight. All right, change of plans. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with a little more firepower here. So we have a 12-12-12, and now, man, I did not need much, did I? And now we have plenty of room to make a little resize. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get on that seam right there. Not even going to measure. We'll do 1 T-square wide on the seam. Let's do the same thing over here. I was hoping I could squeeze it into a 12-10-4 because then I only had to do 1 resize. This way I have to resize both dimensions, but that's fine. That's fine. We actually, come on, lock out. We actually haven't, past couple of days, we haven't been doing that much resizing. I don't mind resizing, I guess, but if I don't have to, that's better. I don't like these resizes much where I'm just adding a little bit because the box never looks really good. These resizes always look kind of messy. Got a bad fold there. Okay. Pick y'all up. All right. Let's see. Yeah. cruise control. As soon as we get this taped up, should go start going faster. See, I hate having that on these small resizes, but it's all right. You're always going to have some weird looking seams when you resize a box. Nothing a little tape can't handle though. I'll put one right there. All right. Phase 2. Let's get a measurement. See, perfect fit. That's satisfying. Get a measurement here. Don't need much. That's good like that. I don't know if y'all can see very well or not. I'll adjust it in a second. All right. There we go. Our latest binge watch, because we finished I don't know if I told y'all on this channel or not. We finished Amazing Race. I don't remember when we started. It took us probably a good 9-10 months to watch it all, because they had like 37 seasons or something ridiculous like that. But we did finish it. We really liked it. Felt kind of empty when it was done, because that's all we had watched other than sporting events for like a year. So we did start, I think, last weekend, or no, maybe, it might have been a couple weeks. We started watching The Bear on Hulu, and yeah, it's really good. We're enjoying it. As a matter of fact, we're already on the last season that they've produced so far. We have four episodes to go, and then we'll be finding something else. We went directly to Survivor. We said we were going to try that, and it's okay. We're going to give it a little more time, but somehow it's just not as just don't like it quite as near as much as Amazing Race. Like, not even close, actually. At least I don't. There. Not too funky. That's not a word I hear people use anymore. Funky. It's a good word. Wonder why nobody is funky, offensive, and I don't know it or something. I'm not sure why they stopped saying it. I just realized Candace is right here in the room with me. I'm having a conversation, a one-way conversation with a camera. It's kind of weird, huh? Candace says I'm weird. All right, that's it. That's the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.